You are live on YouTube. I think I'm gonna start a singing career. What do you think?
That's a bad idea.
I think I'm gonna stop doing YouTube and I'm gonna go on American Idol.
I think it's a bad
I
idea.
think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Got a thumbs up, but no people in here. How's that happen? How's that happen, YouTube? One person. 2 thumbs up. No, 1 person. 2 people.
Because they're watching the video.
Homestead in the Highlands. What's going on? I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here and we're going to bring you guys up to speed. Can I set that right there without you killing us? You think I can?
Maybe.
Maybe. Hey, stay on the road there.
I got pollen in my eye.
You're about to have a tree limb in your eye if you don't stay on the road.
I got pollen in my eye.
I'm going to drink from your cup.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Keep picking on me, I'm going to backwash it. Okay, got 7 folks in here. I'm going to
And it's yours.
So,
Hey, hand me the sunglasses.
the sunglasses.
That sun is very, very bright. It's hard in my eyes.
Something Courtyard. I can't read it because my phone's all scratched up. Hello, something Courtyard.
I don't think that was her name. I think it was Court. Oh, yeah. Antique Courtyard.
Antique Courtyard. Now that it moved up.
And there's Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Hi, April.
Emily has cool colored hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like blue and stuff. Oh, look who it is. Tanya Turner decides to come back and say hello.
Oh.
Hi, Tanya. We missed
Hi,
you.
Tanya.
I know what it was. See, because she's at that age, her Alzheimer's was kicking in. And she just forgot what time we go online.
We don't always go on live, though.
I know.
I mean, this isn't a normal time.
No, this is not a normal time.
This is Wednesday.
This is Wednesday. The only reason why we're going live is because the benefits of
We live
living
in a podunk town.
in the country. Okay. Well, there's 12 people in here, and we've been on for exactly 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Look at this guy. I hope you get there, brother. Peace out. You look so cool in those sunglasses.
Yep. I make these sunglasses look good.
I mean, you're hot, but with those things on, I'm kind of like, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? So, all right. Well, you guys know we live in the middle of nowhere, Elberton, Georgia. Right now, tonight's video it's not officially uploaded to YouTube. It's still in the uploading
It's like
process.
hanging there. It's in purgatory.
That's why I titled this video In Limbo, because it's doing this circle thing. And we got an appointment. And so we have an appointment with a production company that's going to sit down with us for our predator control on the homestead DVD. Which is kind of ironic that we're going to talk to somebody about predator control, and I just had to blast a coon that was trying to go through the bushes to get to
Our chickens.
Carol Ann's Millie Fleurs.
It
was right there.
he could have gotten in eventually, but he would have had to work at it.
Yeah.
But
But he ain't working at it no more.
what I'm interested in is that we have all of those hens running around that are free range. Did everybody put eyes on all them?
Yes.
Okay. That was one thing I wanted to talk to you, and you guys can benefit from this while I'm doing this. I was reading, so we're looking at different chicken breeds. And one thing that they recommend, there was a breed I was looking at, and they said that this is a good breed to choose, even though they don't lay heavy, like a heavy layer. They are a heavy breed, and because they get so big, that predators are more likely to pass them up to go for something a little bit smaller that's easier for them to dominate. So, I'm just wondering what everybody's feedback on that is. Would you buy a heavier bird as part of your predator control? What do you think about that, there, predator control master?
Well, I mean, in theory, it makes sense. because everything takes the path of least resistance,
Right.
and everything follows its food source.
Right.
But the caveat, the little star asterisk that you have to put as you go 90 miles an hour around this
I
corner.
am not.
Tires squalling in a Prius.
Not even close.
Guys, if you have questions, please put them in all caps, and if we miss them, we will get back to it. But please, all caps, because we're on the cellular telephone, the mobile.
Who says you let your wife drive, you want to get there alive? Who's that? Palmetto, I'm going to get you.
So, that
Face.
thing, a heavier breed of
chicken.
bird
Right.
can deter predators. Yes, but again, star asterisk. If it's hungry, like I think that coon was tonight, then
So it would have only, if we hadn't have noticed, it would have only been a matter of time. Do you think he would have put forth the effort to try and bust open the cage for the millefleurs, or do you think he would have tried to sneak up on one of the big hens?
I think he was trying. Right now, he probably got pushed out of his territory, and so he was kind of perusing, trying to see what was available. He was trying to stay in the thicket. Ladessa's actually the one that spotted him, and
She is like,
and she come in and she's like, "There's either a very large house cat or a bobcat right over there." I'm like, "There's no bobcat right over there," and she's like, "Why don't you go look?" And so I went and looked, and I seen his humpback, and I run over and got the shotgun, and I told, well, let me fix that a little bit there.
it's not gonna really.
The sun like that.
We're fixing to go where it's not gonna be. It's gonna be right in my face, but
And oh, you don't have a little flippy flop.
I do, but it. I don't think it'll.
Help that a little bit. And so I saw him, and I knew right away it was a coon because of the arch in the back. And but I went straight to where the millefleurs were because I thought that's the way he was headed. But he was still hugging around the pond. And so we cut him off and came back, and he ran back to go towards the brush pile, and he turned and seen me, and that's when I blasted him.
That's whole face.
Took his face off.
Yeah.
I don't think he was rabid. He wasn't acting like a rabid coon at all.
And it's close to nightfall,
Yeah,
so it's not like it was in the middle of the day.
This is about the time when I'm sitting here standing, I'm starting to see him come out,
Right.
walk around.
Right.
Now, if we would have, if Ladessa would have seen him and said that he kind of just moseyed into underneath that brush pile, then I'd be a little bit more concerned because
Right.
there are millions of different types of strands of the rabies virus. There's only one out of all of those strands there's only one that is what they call the Mad Dog Cujo strand because of Stephen King and the Cujo. They literally gave it that name. That's the one where the animal that has been infected with the rabies will get aggressive, will lash out and become aggressive because of the pain that he's seeing. Because anything he hears at that particular point in time hurts him so much, he just wants to destroy it.
Right. Pew, pew.
So, all the other strands of rabies, most of the time, unless just cornered, but that's even if it's a healthy animal. Huh?
Because we're in that dead zone.
Oh, well, that's not buffer. But ain't nobody
You
saying
can
that.
keep talking.
Okay. Unless, like I said, unless it was cornered, most of the time they will try to find someplace dark, semi-cool, and crawl up and die because the rabies virus does attack the nervous system, and so they just want to crawl up in there in the corner and die. So since he was literally out patrolling, looking for some chow, I'm not very worried about whether or not he was rather. He didn't need to be here, and he's not here anymore. We got too many chicks, too many chickens, and too many eggs for him to be kind of like hanging out talking about, hey, I got my EBT card or something.
Right.
No, ain't happening.
No freeloaders here.
No freeloaders. But the reason why we jumped on live is because we are experiencing a, what did the guy call it? A whiteout?
Huh?
A whiteout with our internet service. I guess basically what it boils down to, what Robin kind of got out of them, is they're starting to upgrade stuff. And as they're upgrading it, I guess they've got to work out the kinks and whatnot.
I don't know. I feel like they've been talking about they're going to upgrade, and I'm just wondering if they're being forced to upgrade because their equipment is out of date.
Right.
It's not.
Can't handle the workload.
Right. But funny story. I didn't tell Jason this, but as soon as he was like, your address sounds familiar. I'm like, of course it sounds familiar. Y'all are at my house all the time. Can I get your name? Oh, yes, Mrs. Rear. I am so sorry, and we thank you so much for your patience. I was dying.
We're those people.
We're those people.
But our video is being uploaded for tonight, so it more than likely is if it does come out tonight, it'll be really late or first thing in the morning. It is our first garden tour of the 2019 season. So there's 13 folks in here right now. Would you guys rather us put it out tonight after we get back from this meeting, which may be 10:30? Or would you rather wait for me to put it out first thing in the morning and you guys catch it then? Or just not put it out until tomorrow at 7 p.m.? Which one would be best for you guys? Which way would you guys guarantee me that you're going to go check it out and watch it?
Guarantee, wow.
Guarantee me.
Blood, sign your signature in your own blood.
Mama T says tonight. Seats gone. Keeping food forming. And so that's what we're doing. But girl, too. Ain't nobody saying nothing. One person, Mama T's the only one that said tonight. Everybody else is just like making fun of me. Just because they love me. What was that? Cross my heart. We'll watch tonight. Okay. Tonight. Okay, everybody's saying tonight. So when we get home,
Because we didn't put out videos for like a week, everybody's like, we want Big Bear.
oh, that's gonna be bright light. But they're all pixelated, yeah.
It's because of the service out here.
There ain't no sunshine when
another
she's
downfall
gone.
to living out in the country. You're still out in the country even when you try to use your cell phone.
Is that better? Seems like I need to get me one of them doomswatchy straps.
No, it's the service. We're at like a 1X. Like it's not even.
Okay, well, tonight. Everybody's saying tonight. Okay, so when we get done meeting with this production company, we will get home and then let it go live tonight. Tonight. Oh, Teresa Dean got joked. She said she counted 4 gray nose hairs. I don't care. That just means wisdom. See, that's how wise I am right here.
That it crawled up your nose.
Hey.
It's like dripping down your brain into your nose hairs.
That's it. All right, cool. Pooper Scooper says, now, on to about the class. I was going to wait till Saturday, but because you guys are loyal and you 14 jumped on, you're getting the scoop. You're getting the lowdown. You're getting some information that ain't nobody else got in as of right now. You ready? Memorial Day weekend, we were supposed to have the predator control blacksmithing class. A lot of you guys know you follow Josh on Facebook. You follow me. Josh hurt his back. He's just now up and walking around. And he asked if we could postpone the class till July. So we're going to push it back to July. Now, I know a lot of you guys, some of y'all made plans to try to come and hang out. That is still a go. But instead of charging for the food, we're going to say just show up, potluck. Bring a crock pot meal, bring desserts, bring drinks, bring something. And then we will all just chill out, fellowship. We'll take you on a homestead tour and hang out. We'll basically do a meetup at our homestead. And then you guys can, we can just come break some bread and have a good time. So I would like, though, I would like kind of a head count. Memorial Day weekend, Saturday on Memorial Day weekend. I would kind of like a head count. If you guys could email us, let us know if you're planning on coming. Like I said, it doesn't cost, we're not charging. Just come on and just bring some food. So that way we can feed everybody. Basically bring enough to feed your family and like a guest. I think that's be the best way to put it. Yes. Bring y'all's favorite meal. And just send us an email. Let us know that you're coming, and just let us know what you're bringing. Or no, you know what? Yeah. Or do you want to set people to make main dishes?
No, just let us know what you're bringing.
Yeah, just
and
let us.
By default, if you're bringing something, you're letting us know you're coming.
Right.
Fair enough.
So we kind of get it.
And I'm going to make a joke, and nobody's going to catch it, but don't everybody bring pea salad, please.
That's funny. That's funny. So, meet up, our homestead, Memorial Day weekend. That's Saturday. If we got enough people and we're having a good enough time, we can let it roll into Sunday and Monday.
Whatever.
Just whatever. If you can't make it Saturday, come on Sunday. But don't come Monday, because I'm probably going to be on the road to go get my youngins from my mama's house. So, do I need to bring a second grill so if we don't have to cook our food first? You know what, Palmetto, that may be a real thing, because, to be honest with you, we don't have a grill anymore.
We don't even have a grill.
Yeah, we don't even have a grill. We cook everything over the fire with a grate. So, yes, if you could bring a grill, please bring a grill. So please
But
do that.
Palmetto, to answer your question, there's always, and your wife helped me out with this, there's always tinfoil.
Yeah.
So we can always put tinfoil over it, cover it up before we...
You know we're going to take care of you, man. Reap what you sow. That's exactly what happened to ours.
What?
We are having a meetup Memorial Day week on our place instead of the class because Josh hurt his back. So you guys are more than welcome to come from Louisiana. Come on. We won't drench you in Georgia Bulldog stuff. We'll actually be nice that weekend.
What?
Yeah, we'll be nice. We'll be nice. And
I'll just make sure you don't get the Georgia Cup.
yeah, there you go. Well, if you're off, then come on. Y'all come on over to Georgia. Come on over. We'll have a good time. If you need a place to stay, we'll figure it out. So we'll figure this out. But we're going to talk about it again on Saturday. Oh man, common sense. That sounds good. He said if he could come, he would bring his famous French vanilla cappuccino brownies. That just sounds good. Sounds good.
Sounds like not keto.
Sounds like lusciously good. So, all right. We'll talk more about it again on Saturday, but I wanted to give you guys, since you guys did jump on with us here for this announcement tonight, and give you guys a little bit of a intro. No, it doesn't have to be keto, Arthur. You bring what you're going to eat. Basically, like that's what I said. Bring what you want to eat, enough for you and yours, and just a little bit more. So then that way everybody can get a little bit, and we can hook it up, grill it up, cook it up. Yeah, we'll be on a keto break that weekend. Trust me. Yes, sir. I think I got. Do we still got the ribs in the freezer? I think we got Obama's ribs in the freezer. Obama and Clinton's. We might cook up Obama and Clinton's ribs. Get some pork ribs going, y'all. Some spare ribs, yeah. Cook it up. So, but that's where it is. Okay, so as soon as we're done meeting with this production company for our DVD, we will get home, finish the uploading process, which is basically we got to put the end screens and the cards in the video, and then we will send it live if it has been uploaded. And holy smack, 1 square is equal to 3 cups of coffee. It's a real pick-me-upper.
I bet. Sounds like cracking a square.
How long is the drive? What drive? To our place? Are you seriously asking me that? I mean, you know, you've been here.
No,
like 3
maybe
times.
he's asking about the production. We've got about 20. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we got about 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic. So, with my big knee, what part of the state are you traveling to now? We're actually going over the river and through the woods to Anderson. We're going to go meet with a production company. Ain't she beautiful? God, you're so hot. Just want to yeah. So beautiful.
You're silly.
So we're going over to South Carolina to meet with a production company called Dark Horse Productions. Super excited. Been talking with them on the phone and trying to set up this meetup. Sit down and talk with them about the DVD. And hopefully we'll be able to get this DVD in Tractor Supply. And what does she see in you? I know, right, Tim? I know.
I don't know, for as much trash as Tim gives you, I think he might have a little bit of man crush on you.
You think Tim's got a man crush?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because you don't put forth the effort to pick on people if you don't like them. I'm just saying. You just don't care. I think he's got a man crush. I'm just saying. And Tim, I don't blame you. I mean, look at this. He's amazing.
I know what she sees. He's not a beta male.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah. So, well, guys, we're gonna jump off of here, and okay, I'm gonna go like this: Palmetto and Mama T, Saturday night's live stream. You are responsible for asking me how this meeting went, so that way I don't forget, and we'll bring you guys back up to speed about how this meeting went and when we're going to be starting to film this DVD.
We gotta have it ready for October.
Yep.
Speaking of October, we booked our Airbnb.
We got our Airbnb.
If anybody is doing any kind of traveling and you're looking, especially y'all with bigger families and hotels are really not a comfortable option, Airbnb is definitely the way to go. We are definitely utilizing them for all of our trips where we don't have, somebody letting us stay somewhere.
Yep.
We go to Missouri
That's
Also,
link in the description.
Homesteaders of America in October, so we've got both of those that we're going to be doing. But what I was going to
Homesteaders
say
of America in Virginia in October. Link in the description.
You're a member of the Big Bear Homesteading group. I posted a link today. If you've never used Airbnb before, there's a coupon there basically for like $40 off of your trip. So if you want to use that coupon, definitely, because we used it on our first trip, which was really nice. And that's why I gave it, passing it forward to everybody else. And then once you've used it, you can put a link out, pass it to your friends, and I think they do some kind of like maybe a $20 credit or something like that. So that's always nice, especially if you're planning on, traveling. So
well, check it out. Airbnb, sleeping 7 of us in a hotel room is always interesting.
Yeah, there's several places, and I'll just tell you, an average decent hotel is going to be $1.25, easy.
That's $125, not $1.25.
And I think for the place that we're staying at now, we're sharing with somebody. So if you figure 2 people paying for hotel rooms, so 2 rooms would be $250.
We actually got friends.
I think we're paying just a little less than that a night. And we're going to have a full service kitchen. We'll have a washer and dryer because we're going to be there for a few days. And in our experience, sometimes you get wet or things get dirty and you don't want to carry like 5 million changes of clothes. So especially socks, like that's a big thing. Because
Tim Beverly is known to be driving around in his little golf cart at the HOA and splashing mud on everybody. And
so basically we're going to have all of that, and it'll only be basically what it would have cost us to stay at a hotel. So just a thought for all of you that, bigger families definitely, because the money that you would have spent, even if you paid a little bit more than you would for a hotel, the money that you would have spent taking everybody out to eat all of those meals instead of prepping them and taking them with you to the house and just cooking there, huge. Just the difference. Some people pay, whatever for a cup of coffee. Almost everyone that I've seen has a coffee maker. So you bring your coffee from the house and you've got coffee there. You don't have to stop at McDonald's and waste money buying coffee. Things like that. So just something to think about if you're going to be traveling. It's definitely a good option. We did it last year for Homesteaders of America, and it saved us a ton because we didn't have to go out and eat every meal.
And Patrick from the Breakaway Homestead cooked for us.
He did. One night he did chili.
Yeah. And the nice things about them also, and now let's just be real about it. In hotel rooms, you don't know who's staying around you. They could be
People above you.
They could be out there smoking weed and not sharing. They can be.
Well, and you can have people above you, people below you.
Right.
If you've got kids and you're being stressed out about them running around,
So, and then you always got, when you're taking the kids with you, it's not like walls in hotel rooms are super thick.
Yeah,
so,
that too.
They can hear the conversations and it just can be a mess.
And with these, it's, you have your own house. Like, it's not, there are a couple where it's like duplexes or things like that, but like everyone that I've seen, when you start to get like 5+, because it gives you the option of how many people are going to be staying there. And you just choose however many it is, and it'll filter out the homes based on the size of, how many guests you need.
Okay.
And they even tell you, look, the website, the app is really awesome because it'll tell you, like, they usually have a lot of good pictures, and they'll have, like, how many beds there are, what beds they are, like if it's a king and a queen and 2 full-size beds or whatever. So there's really no surprise. Like, you know what you're walking into when you get there. So just a suggestion for anybody who hasn't already made plans for any of that traveling that they're doing this year. That link is in our Big Bear Homesteading group. So, if you decide that's what you want to do, definitely grab that link and use it. $40 is, I mean, that's a meal for most people.
For me.
For our
This
family, that would be a
guy.
meal. So,
Yep. So we're trying to block that sun out.
anybody saying anything?
I don't know, I can't tell. Okay guys, so we're gonna jump off here because we're almost here at the office of Dark Horse Productions. And so we're gonna go in and have this meeting with them as soon as we get home. I promise, as long as the internet's acting right, we will put the video out for your request. And
See everybody on Saturday.
and we'll see everybody on Saturday. Please, when the video comes out, share it. And we will see you guys on Saturday. Right? All right.
Saturday.
God bless.
Good night, y'all.